As the election debates continue, more and more talking heads seem to be suggesting that Nigel Farage's position is that migrants are the cause of all the problems in the United Kingdom. They then go on to suggest it's things like he's dropped his wallet or his shoelace is untied and ridiculous things like that. But the reality is immigration, the influx of migrants and the catastrophic levels at which we're doing it are causing a lot of problems in this country. If you think about housing, we apparently have a shortage of housing, so we need to concrete over more and more of our countryside. But the biggest driver of population growth in this country is migrants. Our birth rate is spiraling down to the floor. So it's the fact that we're bringing in over 500,000 people every single year. That's going to cause a massive shortage of housing. It's going to push the cost of housing up. The NHS. The NHS is, as usual, overburdened and understaffed. And for all the one or two doctors that we're bringing in the tens, hundreds of thousands of service users that are then going to take up space in the NHS. It's space that should be for us, but it's not. Migrants are needing it as well. They're all coming here and they're all using the services. School spaces, classroom sizes are massive, because we've got an increase in population. You know, there are all these sort of things that are cropping up in our society, and a massive chunk of the problem is immigration. Okay, immigration isn't the only thing, but it's a massive driver of many of the problems we've got here. People are wanting to go green. They want to reduce our dependence on fossil fuels. But we're needing to build more houses, so we need to heat more houses and we need to generate electricity for all these houses because we're bringing in all these people, which means we're going to consume more resources. This is not difficult stuff. It's just a thing that nobody wants to address. Nobody wants to possibly talk negatively about any aspect of immigration whatsoever. And that needs to stop. That needs to change, because immigration is changing this country, not for the better. It's putting strain on our resources, it's changing our culture, it's increasing the amount of crime we've got going on. Asian grooming gangs, nobody's talking about that. We're all virtue signalling about Gaza and what we're doing there. But there's grooming gangs still operating in the north of England and in Scotland. That's a product of immigration. But people are going to deny it. People are going to talk about anything other than the negative parts of immigration. We need to be honest. We need to be honest, and we need to start putting our country first, our future first, and the future for our children. And we need a massive drop in immigration. Simple as.